If you want to talk quad of the month, then stick around. That's right, it's that time again to talk about quads. This is quad number 9 that I used during the month of September, and I'm going to be introducing quad number 10. It's hard to believe there are only 3 left for the year. This quad, to get back to this one, quad number 9, I ended up doing 3 looks with the quad, and I enjoyed it quite a bit. If you remember the intro to this quad, and if you have not seen the intro, I will put it right here. All 4 of the shadows were from the Jaclyn Hill Morphe collab, the big white palette that I depotted. And these are the 4 shadows. Now, what I introduced in the intro video is that there was only 1 matte in this palette, and it actually worked out quite well. I ended up using either 1 or 2 shimmers in the crease, and I thought it looked really, really nice. The first look I did was with the matte was in each one. So let's just say matte was in the crease and outer lid. And then I ended up using this one and this one to do a look. I thought it looked pretty nice. I also did a purple with this one, and this one is called, so let's just go over it here. S.B.N, Mocha, Diva, and Royalty. So I ended up using, like I said, these 2 and this one, these 2 and this one, and then I also did a look with these 3. And I really liked it. I was wondering if it was going to work, if the purple was going to be deep enough, but really it worked quite nicely. And if I just do a quick swatch on my hand, I think you'll see how those 2 colors really go well together. And unlike last month, I did not do a smoky look with just 1 color, although I was kind of tempted to do that with the purple. You see how the purple has kind of a blue to it? It's not just purple. Depending on how you look at it, there's some blue to it as well. But I really enjoyed these 2 colors. That's why I wanted to do this quad. And I thought for September, it was nice to bring in kind of a fall feel with the green, but still have something punchy and colorful with the purple. Really happy with this quad. I hope you like the pictures that I've put up of all the looks I did with this quad. Really happy with it. I have no regrets. If anything, I say this once in a while, right? I think it was too easy. I didn't feel there was much of a challenge to this quad, which is why I'm going to fix that for quad number 10. I'm going to just wipe off my fingers and show you that quad right now. This is quad number 10. And I definitely have some differences in here. Now, the only problem I have is I have no idea what this color comes from. It does not have any indication underneath. I wish I could tell you, but I don't know. But regardless, it is a kind of a shimmery chocolate brown. And I think it can pass almost as a matte or as a shimmer. So I think that will work nicely, and apparently it takes a while to build it up. I really do not know where it is from. But here we go. And I think it works fine, and it has a little bit, a hint of purple in it, just a hint, but it's definitely discernible. And I think that's even better. It makes it a bit cooler, and it's going to go better with the blue. Speaking of blue, here we go. So we're going to swatch this one next. And this blue, as I load my finger with it, is called Taylor. And Taylor is from the 39A Morphe Dare to Create palette. Oh yeah, these are beautiful together. And here is the blue. So I definitely think those 2 go well together. And on the viewfinder, this one looks a bit more rusty than I see in person. And that might be that little bit of kind of a purpley red undertone that's coming through. And it is, depending on the angle, it's a little bit purpley red, yeah. Okay, so we have Taylor, and now we have this one, which you'll see is a smaller pan, and that comes from one of the artist palettes from Makeup Forever. I think it was Artist 3. And, oh no, this was from the mattes. This was from the mattes. I think that was number 4. And it's called M240. M240. Let's see how this one goes. And I really think that this is going to go well with that blue called Taylor as well. And it's good, it's right next to it. And I think that this is the kind of matte that I can apply very sheer or very opaque. And let me swatch it one more time. Mattes have to be built up sometimes, and I'm sure that if you have watched this channel for a while, you would be sick of hearing me say that, but it's true. They do better, I think, with a brush than they do in just doing swatches. There we go. Can you see how that icy blue and the deep kind of a grayish navy are going to look good together? I think that's going to be a great matchup. Here's the finger. I really, really like it. Okay, moving on to number 4. And number 4, somehow it lost a little chunk, but it still works just fine. And it's called Expression, and it's a matte from the 39A Dare to Create. And so we're going to swatch Expression, and it's very buttery. Ooh la la! All right, let's play with this one. Kind of neat that the browns are going to be bookends. And it applies really, really nicely. Just building it up for you so that you really see the color. There we go. So the browns are not that different. This the last one, Expression, is deeper than the first one, which is very surprising to me. Interesting. They look very similar on, at least for me in the viewfinder, but I don't find that they're that close together in real life. So I'm going to just build up that first one again, just to see, in case I didn't build it up as much as the bottom one, so you can really, really see what's going on. Yeah, there's definitely a little bit of a kind of a burgundy purple undertone to the top one. So I am very happy with this quad, and I am really, really looking forward to playing with it. And I was intentional. I did not want fall colors. So, sorry for the ring light. I did not want fall colors. I wanted a quad that was different from what you typically see in the fall. Call me crazy. I just wanted something different. And it's a return to more blue that I think I did in my second quad of the month. I did a really, really blue quad. And it's nice to have a bunch of, well, a bunch, 2 blues. I guess it's a bunch when you only have 4 shades. 2 blues, 2 browns, I think is going to be really, really interesting. And quite a departure from the green and purple from last month, so that we're not carrying over too much that is in common. And so let me just hold these 2 up for a minute, because I want you to see just how different, is that the ring light? There we go. How different these 2 quads are. So there might be a brown kind of continuation, but apart from that, going from an olivey green and a purple to an icy blue and a matte bluish gray, I think makes a big, big difference between the 2. And I'm really pleased with going with the blue, icy blue, matte blue version. And the reason I'm happy about it is, if you have been on this channel for a while, you would know that blue is a color that I'm not super, super comfortable with, although that is changing. And I think that this combination is going to stretch me a little bit, especially when I do a look with these 2, 1 or 2 looks with these 2. And it's almost like browns are my anchors if I need them, but blue is definitely the theme of October. And like I said, it's not typical fall colors. So there, right? Let's not be predictable. I am super excited about this new quad. I hope you are too. If you want to see all of the previous quads, I will put the playlist right there. And I hope you enjoy the looks I will come up with for these four shadows. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate it every time. And if you are working on a quad of the month, please let me know below. I would love to know the brand and the colors that you're working with. That is always super, super fun. And why not shop our stash and put different colors together that would never have ended up together if it weren't for us making it so. I'll quit talking. Thank you so much. See you in the next video. But for now, take care.